Is Christianity just one more path among many? Or does it offer something truly unique in the world of religions? Billions of people follow different religions. So what makes Christianity stand out? Is it just another path to God, or does it truly offer something different? Today, we're wrestling with that question. We'll unpack what sets Christianity apart, how it compares to other world religions, and why it still sparks so much debate. Let's dive in. Welcome to Wrestling with God. Big questions, honest conversations. I'm Cliff Sims. And if you've ever wondered if Christianity is just one more religion among many, or if there's something truly unique about it, then this is the episode for you. We're not here for easy answers. We're here to answer tough questions, look at the evidence, and have honest conversations, because faith shouldn't be blind and doubts deserve space. Today's big question, is Christianity just another religion? Let's break it down. Let's start with this. Why does it even matter if Christianity is unique? If all other religions are basically the same, just different paths up the same mountain, then it really doesn't. But if Christianity makes exclusive claims that directly contradict other belief systems, then it forces us to wrestle with the implications. And here's the thing. Christianity does make some pretty bold claims. Jesus said in John 14:6, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." That's not a choose-your-own-adventure statement. That's exclusive. So does that make Christianity arrogant or intolerant? Or is there more to this story? Before we jump into what makes Christianity different, let's be fair. There is some common ground among world religions. Take the golden rule. Many traditions teach some version of treat others how you want to be treated. Or think about the moral codes. Whether it's the 10 Commandments or the 5 precepts of Buddhism or the ethics in Islam, most religions promote kindness, honesty, and integrity. How about a higher power or a greater purpose? Most belief systems point beyond the individual toward God or gods or the universe or some higher moral law. So, yes, there are some shared aspects, but the differences, they run deep and they matter. Here's where Christianity takes a sharp turn from most religious systems. First, grace over works. Most religions have a set of rules or practices that followers must complete to earn favor, enlightenment, or salvation. Christianity flips that. Ephesians chapter 2, verses 8 and 9, it says, "For it is by grace you have been saved through faith. And this is not from yourselves. It is the gift of God, not by works so that no one can boast." In Christianity, salvation isn't about earning, it's about receiving. That's radical. 2, God comes to us. In most belief systems, humans strive to reach God through good deeds, meditation, or spiritual rituals. Christianity tells a different story. God steps into human history. John chapter 1, verse 14, it says, "The Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us." Jesus isn't just a prophet pointing the way. He actually claims to be the way. 3, the resurrection. This is the big one. Plenty of spiritual leaders have come and gone, teaching wisdom, gathering followers, but only one claimed that he would die and come back to life and then pulled it off. The Apostle Paul even said in 1 Corinthians 15:14, "If Christ had not been raised, our preaching is useless, and so is your faith." In Christianity, everything hinges on the resurrection. Without it, the faith collapses. With it, it changes everything. Now, if you're thinking this sounds really exclusive and kind of intolerant, you're not alone. But let's think about it this way. Truth by nature is exclusive. If I say 2 plus 2 equals 4, I'm automatically excluding 5, 6, and any other number as the answer. The real question isn't whether Christianity is exclusive. It is, but whether it's true. And here's another thing. While Christianity makes exclusive truth claims, it's also radically inclusive in its invitation. In John 3:16, Jesus says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life." That whoever is pretty wide open. Let's be honest. Some of this is hard to swallow. Isn't it arrogant to say there's only one path to God? What about sincere people of other faiths? And how do we even know the resurrection really happened? These are valid questions, and they deserve thoughtful answers. If you're skeptical, consider this. What if Christianity isn't about humans trying to climb up to God, but about God coming to meet us, offering grace, not because we deserve it, but because we need it? It's not about who's good enough. It's about who's willing to receive what's being offered. Let's break this down. Yes, Christianity shares some common ground with other faiths, but it's fundamentally different in its core message: grace over works, God coming to us, and the centrality of the resurrection. It's exclusive in truth claims, but inclusive in its invitation. So is Christianity just another religion? If you see it as a moral code or a set of rules, maybe. But if you look at the heart of its message, radical grace, and the claim of a resurrected Messiah, it stands in a category all its own. The real question is, what do you do with that? Well, thanks for joining me on this episode of Wrestling with God. If you found this conversation helpful, or if it challenged you, I'd love for you to share it with someone else who might benefit from it. And if you've got questions, disagreements, or ideas for future episodes, hey, hit me up. I'm here for the conversation, not the echo chamber. You can find me on riverchurchdecatur.com. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep wrestling with God.